I feel personally elected, I feel happy, I feel delighted. But above all, I want to, on behalf of the JONAPWD Foundation, that I'm the founder, and as well as the millions of Nigerians living with disability, commend President Muhammad Buhari for assenting to this bill. It's been a very long story of disability rights in Nigeria. Today, we must commend the President for taking the bull by the horn by assenting to this bill. We're indeed very grateful. It's a long journey that started about 9 years ago, but today we're happy that we've come to the end of it, and the result is something that we are talking about today. But we cannot end without commending Nigerian Senate President Bukola Saraki, as well as the Speaker Dogara, for all their efforts. When we visited them last year to ask for expeditious passage of this bill, the Senate President and the Speaker assured us that this bill will be passed within 30 days. And within 30 days, it was passed. So we must commend them. It was passed within 30 days. Then when the bill was passed, it was sent to Mr. President. We didn't stop at that. We followed up to the Attorney General of the Federation, to part of our advocacy movement. We followed up to him, and we sat down with him, discussed the bill, and there were certain gray areas that needed to be fine-tuned. So when the bill was sent back to the National Assembly, it was not, the President did not withhold assent. He only made observations. And National Assembly quickly responded to these observations, and the bill was transmitted back to Mr. President, and within a record time, it's been assented to. So we must commend the Attorney General of the Federation, commend the Senate President, the Speaker, and indeed the Nigerian Legislature for the role they have played in the passage of this bill, and most importantly, Mr. President, for assenting to the bill within a record time. We remain most grateful. A lot of persons contributed to the advocacy in this bill. We also have the Equal Rights for Persons with Disability, led by Ufom, as one of the major advocates of this bill, all the way from United States of America. We also have the National Body for Persons with Disability, the JONAPWD. They have also contributed. We have even the Karimajidi community, the local people that we have here also contributed, as well as the JONAPWD Foundation. So it's a combination of so many NGOs and so many interest groups working towards one direction, working towards one goal. The motivating factor for championing the advocacy for this bill is because Nigeria is also a signatory to the Person with Disability Convention of the United Nations. And one of the issues there is that Nigeria must, first of all, domesticate and have a law, omnibus law for persons with disability in Nigeria. That we do not have, but today, by the special grace of God, we have it. Now, it is this law that will protect the rights of persons with disability in Nigeria, but their rights over the years have not been protected legally. So with this law today, their rights have been protected. So you know what is their right and what is not their right. The next is, we'll also request Mr. President to set up the commission in line with the law that has just been passed, and also National Assembly to begin now to factor in the budgetary provision for persons with disability under the Commission for Persons with Disability. This bill will certainly elevate the vulnerable to something higher than the vulnerability they are suffering today. This bill will certainly create a sense of belonging to persons with disability in the country. This bill will certainly motivate the persons with disability into doing something more meaningful that they have actually done before. This bill will also encourage the private sector to contribute towards the welfare of the persons with disability. So the law is something fantastic. It's something we have been yearning for, and it has come, and we must maximize the opportunity of this bill being assented to law to make life better for persons with disability.